cleaning solution, one that works both inside and outside the home, works in your car, on your car, works on your gutters, on your downspouts. This is going to clean the tile, the sinks, whatever. If you have tried, if you think you've tried everything, and you've not tried GP, you haven't tried everything. And once you try it, you're going to see immediate results. Now, in our offer today, we have a gallon container and 1 empty spray bottle. You know how much you'd pay for 1 bottle. We're going to fill this bottle not 1, not 2, not 3 times, but 4 times. And no dilution, that's straight solution. So there's enough in this gallon container to fill this 4 times.
Yes, sir.
This is remarkable. You get the gallon container and you get the empty spray bottle. And always very popular, and only day this month on free shipping and handling.
Yeah, and it's what you and I have known for 13 years here at QVC. I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but in my 23 years here at QVC, it's one of my 3 favorite products of all time. It's right there with the Frost Guard and the Bissell Quick Steamer. It's that good. I know it's a favorite of yours and of your wonderful mom, and it's one of those things because it works, because we say it does what we say it does. That's
a lot of people ask, David, what's the name of that cleaner that your mom likes so well? She loves GP66. She uses it on everything. Mom has a glass stovetop at home, and she uses it on the burn rings. So it gets rid of all the burn rings. Now, if you have an oven door that is this dirty, we may have to have a separate conversation, but we intentionally exaggerate the mess to show you that even with just spraying it on, it starts to emulsify the stain.
It does, and we're using way more than we would normally need because I want to illustrate a point to you. I am not in here with steel wool. I'm not in here with any type of sponge, scrubbing, brush, anything. GP66 is taking this off that we burnt on with a blowtorch. So I'll come back through with a rag to show you what it's done, but that's how strong and powerful this is.
Now, Scotty, you and I presented GP before, and we sold as many as 10,000 in a single airing.
Yes, sir.
It's important to know I have 4,300 of these left. If this is in your shopping cart, I can't implore you enough to check out right now. The reason I say that is because we're having some systems issues, and it's important to know that just because it's in the shopping cart doesn't mean it's safe.
Understood.
Only is safe there for a short amount of time, and if you take no action on it, the folks at QVC.com will release it back into inventory. I know, sneaky. And that means someone else can get a hold of what you've put in your cart and you thought was safe. So please know that if it's in your shopping cart, you need to check out right now. This is very popular. We are very busy. You get a gallon container and an empty container. This will fill that empty container 4 times.
Yes, sir. And
with no water, straight solution.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I feel like we've almost come into Chaz Dean universe stratosphere now because, you know, every so often he does his gallon jug of the wind. Well, that's our gift back to you. This only happens a couple times a year that we offer this. It is the gallon jug. It's our best value by far in GP66, and it's the whole home cleaner, so you have enough. Oh, I thought I was going to say to Scott, my best friend ever. Okay.
To the smartest guy I know. All right. Now, all of this is written with a permanent marker on a ceramic tile, and we'll let that dry, yes?
Yep. That's right. And then what we'll do, as we do that, we're going to do, if we can come here, these grease traps that sit in your hood of your oven, they collect the grease.
Or in your Space Maker microwaves.
That's right. And so what happens is it collects the grease and the odors. So what you do is instead of going online for $8 or $9 a piece
and buying new ones
and trying to figure out which is which, the model number, all that stuff, you put that in there, you just soak it in water for a couple minutes. See right away how all that grease and grime is coming off of there? That's the odors too. That's what GP66 does better
I mean, you cook bacon. We all love bacon, but by the 3rd day, you're tired of bacon.
Yep.
The same is true of fish or anything else that's stinky, right?
Yep.
So this is why having something like GP makes such a great difference. We have 300 of these gone. Now, with no rubbing, no scrubbing, that permanent marker starts to disintegrate.
It emulsifies it. So you've already seen baked on oven mess, you've seen grease, you've now seen permanent marker. See how it just starts breaking that down. Now I'll come through with a rag and then I'll clean this off with no problems whatsoever. And then our good friends in Sets and Props, we don't want them getting angry about marker on the table, no problem. There it is. It does the cleaning, but the nastiest of the nasty stains.
This is why something like this becomes so important. What was that, Sean? Fewer than 4,000 to go around. These are going very quickly, and I will tell you, you're going to fill this spray bottle 4 times with 1 gallon container. So you get both. You get an empty spray bottle, and you get a full gallon of GP66. You know, the company that makes this makes one product. They make this. Now, it may come in different sizes, but it's always the same GP66. It cleans everything that you're after. And if you've not tried it, you've not tried everything.
Yeah, and you can use it all throughout the home. So what I'm doing here is I sprayed one side of the microfiber of this towel to get the grease off, but then you keep the other side dry, and you come back through and you polish it up, and look at that, it comes back to life. It gets the grease to ground, those buttery fingerprints off of all your stainless steel. It cuts through all of that like knife through butter.
Let's talk about this cabinet, because this is remarkable. If you are cooking anything that's greasy, we assume grease only lands on horizontal surfaces.
Yes, sir.
When in fact, it can land on vertical surfaces. Now, I have a clean towel. To prove to you that it's clean, I'll open it all the way and show you that this towel is completely clean. Now, what I'm going to do is just spritz this cabinet with a little GP. And then I'm going to go over the cabinet, pardon me. Now, this is beveled. So there's a little beveling going on. And because it's wet, you see a little bit of the wetness, you see a shine, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what about the dust, the dirt, the grease that's on this cabinet door? It's now on the towel. There's the towel.
It used to be clean.
I showed it to you a moment ago. It was pristine white. Now it's very dark and yucky. This is ready for the washing machine. Don't miss out on this opportunity, because what we're going to do is tell you that we're down to 3,700 of these. That is all we have left. Now, it's important to know 400 people are waiting to place their orders. Is there any shelf life on this?
Not that I know of. I mean, you can use it as long. I've used it for years and years.
So if you want to buy a couple of these, if you've got a lot to clean up, then this is going to be great. If you are frying fish or chicken or cooking bacon, you may want to get busy.
The big story on this is a thank you back to you, our viewers, our customers, with millions of bottles sold. This is the gallon jug now, so you're getting 4 bottles worth. That means you can go all the way around the inside and outside of your home. It's your whole home cleaner. So here I am with the Campanelli microfiber mop. Best microfiber on the planet, in my opinion. What I'm going to do is do kind of the same thing you just did, now down on the floor, okay? So you remember how you showed everyone that there's a white towel? I'm going to show you a white mop head. What I'm going to do is now GP66 is down on the floor. And you're going to see this clean up a little bit. And you're like, well, you know what, Scott? It just looks better because it's shinier, because of, you know, you putting the GP66 down. Okay, I'll lend you that until I flip that over.
And that's where the dirt is.
You did not see that dirt. You can't see that dirt.
Have you ever walked around your house in white sock feet?
Right.
And then lifted the bottom of your socks and they're filthy? And you pride yourself a pretty good housekeeper. There is dirt all over your home. Every time you walk in from outside, you track dirt in. And this winter, we're tracking more than dirt in. We're tracking salt, slag, yuck, winter's finest, right? This is why GP becomes so very important. Now, in this pack up, we have 3,200 left. They're going very, very quickly. Now, we started the show with how many? 4,400. There are now 3,200 left. This is going very fast. What do you have here, sir?
So, you see there where they're cleaning the green stuff off the concrete, maybe your pavers, whatever it might be? Well, that's the very essence of why we're giving you the gallon jug. We're giving you more to use. But the beautiful thing with GP66, it works right out of the bottle, as you know, but it's so powerful you can actually dilute it. Here's what I do at my own home. I get one of these bug sprayers from the big box store. They're only a couple bucks. I pour this whole gallon into the bug sprayer. Then I fill this back up with water and pour that into the bug sprayer too. 1-to-1 ratio. So now you can go around. You have really 2 gallons of cleaning strength to work with. Now you can go around, David, and start cleaning your siding, okay? So all this gunk and yucky and this mud and all this nonsense that built up, you spray it on here, and now you may have to come back with a scrub brush or, you know, a sponge or whatever it might be.
Just the bug sprayer is emulsifying that mess.
Look how it's breaking that down. I'll come wipe it off here in a second, but you've got all of that. That's the GP66 going to work. And just in the few panels I've gone through, in seconds, look what I've done. And I can come back through with a cloth just to kind of wipe it off. But look at the difference in the siding. You weren't even sure what color that siding was. GP66 brought it right back to life.
I thought it was a pale green. This is very, very important because winter has dealt us a big blow. We had a lot of yucky winter weather, and then we've had wind on top of it.
Yes, sir.
Which is, oh, there you are.
Oh, sorry.
Which is, I thought I felt you behind me. This is going to be your best friend as you're looking to do some spring cleaning and to clean up winter. Now, what about your outdoor furniture?
Whole home, outdoors, indoors, everywhere. Look at this. Your plastic chairs, your Adirondacks, everything, your patio furniture has probably built up some grime over the winter. No problem. Don't go replace it. Try GP66 first and wipe it all down. Again, I haven't even gotten here with a scrub brush, a rag, anything. I'm getting all of this mess off, David, and all I did was combine the gallon jug, and I filled that jug back up with water. You see, I'm not even scrubbing. This is the GP66. Look how it brought that back to life, and then this is the best one. Go ahead, David, I'm sorry.
Well, no. Talk about the screen, because I think the screen is important.
Yeah, this is one for my own home here. So as your screens get the dirt and the grime and all that stuff, look how we're cleaning those off. And then you can just rinse it with water if you like, whatever you need to do. See, it's just taking all of that mess out, but it's quick, it's easy, you're not scrubbing, you're not tearing the screen, it just melts that dirt right off, David.
Now, over 1,500 have been purchased in this presentation, and we started the show with how many? 4,400. We have how many left? 2,500 now left. Many people are buying more than one set. You get a gallon container and you get an empty spray bottle. You have enough in this gallon container to fill the spray bottle 4 times.
Yes, sir.
4 times. The value is extraordinary. The shipping and handling is free. The time is now for you to do some cleaning up around your house. Now, you're cleaning soles of tennis shoes.
Yeah, so this is funny. So back in your days at University of North Carolina, my days of Clemson Tigers, we were ACC rivals. If we went to the bars, did you have bar shoes?
No.
No, we had shoes, right? My daughter, who's a senior now in college, has bar shoes.
Bar shoes.
They're the same price shoes, they just go to the bar. So the problem is she comes home for break and she's like, hey, Daddy, can we clean up my bar shoes? Well, yeah, but they should just be shoes. Well, no problem, we've got GP66.
Oh,
we're good
look
to
at
go,
that.
clean it right up, all good, no problems.
And if you're looking to clean anything around your home, now what if you have a dog or a cat that has left you a little surprise?
It's a great pre-treater. Oh my, spray it on there. Come back with your Bissell later. Can't beat it.
We will keep you updated on GP66. You get the gallon. We started with how many? 4,400, and we have how many left? 2,200. It's now half gone. This is very, very popular. Thank you, Scott.
Always good to see you, my friend.
Always
Thank
a
you.
pleasure to have you back. We have time for one final presentation in this hour of our very best value of the day, and we're talking about a cordless vacuum from our friends at Dyson. Now, it would be fair for you to ask